Welcome to our first meeting. This is the Office Layout Committee. We're working on the new building. This is our first get-together. I'm waiting on everybody else to get here, but I've done all the preparation. Let's see, I sent the email notice to remind everybody. I pre-sent everyone an agenda, but I did bring some here for those who forget to bring it with them. If you pass one down, please, when you get to it. I've prepared my flip chart in advance, so we're set to go on that. I remembered to send a reminder to my husband to pick up Chris from the orthodontist after work, and let's see, check that off. And I left a message for myself at home to bring some graph paper so we can graph out whatever our ideas are. Let's see, where is everybody? It's 9:50 already, and the meeting's supposed to begin at 10. You know, policy number 954.7 says that we've got to have a meeting before we can submit this proposal, and that they'll only consider it if it's timely and under budget. So we really need to get to work on this. You know, we only have 6 months left to do this. I wonder where they are. I gave my word that we'd be finished in time. I have to make sure that we get this completed on time. I've never broken my word before at this organization. I can't do that. You know, I have authority over the committee, so I think we're going to do this the right way this time. We're going to make sure we establish a good plan before we do anything else. Man, how are we going to get everything done? It's not quite 10, and they're still not here.
Hey guys, it is so beautiful outside.
Glad you can make it.
I love it when it feels this good outside. Woo! Makes me want to just go out there and sit on the grass and just woo.
Well, we're glad you're here.
I'm right on time.
Well, I guess you could call it that.
Well, I had to get some more coffee because, you know, I got to have my coffee, get that zing, you know. Woo.
Yes. Okay, are we ready to get started?
Well, I want to tell you a joke I heard this morning.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Aren't you glad I came?
Meetings are for the mindless.
Woo. I love jokes.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, the landscaping team has already submitted their proposal, and
we are the team.
We are the team, but we need to get our ducks in a row.
We always beat them, though. You know,
I know, but we only have 6 months to get this proposal in, so I really think we need today to set several meetings, and
I think we can knock it right out.
No, I think we have deadlines to meet, and I think we need to give out individual assignments.
Numbers. Checklist. Why don't we have a retreat? That would be fun, and we could just all get together at a retreat and just kind of, you know.
No, we really got to concentrate.
We could dress casual, go to the beach.
Great idea, but you know, we really have a responsibility to the agency and to the organization to get this done and get it done right.
Well, work can be fun too, you know. I mean, we don't have to.
Well, sure
always
it can.
Be so serious.
We have to create a stable environment, though. This could be with our organization for the next 20 years. So, and you know what else I found out? We could get a recognition pin. If we do a good job on this, we might get a pin.
Everybody likes those recognition pins, don't we?
Well, I think it would be really nice. So I want to get down to work, and by my watch, it's already, 5 after. So don't you think we need to call the meeting to order? Let's go ahead and get started. All right, if we can have everybody's attention, please. I'd like to get started now.
Ladies, I've been sitting here quietly observing the meeting and our activities, and I can't help but continue to wonder whether all this is necessary. It just seems to me that we're wasting our time. In fact, I wonder if there's not another agency that can do this for us, plan this office layout and do a much better and thorough and logical job of it.
Well, this is the way it's always been done.
There is a position called an architect that does those sort of things.
Well, we need to stick with tradition here and move forward.
Listen, I've even done exhaustive research that extrapolates the latest trends in office ergonomic design. And I've given it to the management team, and they've not responded to it yet. And of course, that's their loss. But it is good information, and it would definitely speed up our process and get things done more quickly if they paid attention to it.
I think we could just knock it right out if we had a retreat. What do you think about that?
I think we've got plans in place here that we need to follow. So if we can just continue on this road and get some work done, I think it would be real helpful.
Well, retreat is not a logical thing to do when you're trying to get work done.
I
It
agree
just
with
does
you
not
on
make
that.
sense. It doesn't flow.
I agree with you. So
But
you
it would
have
be
some
fun.
good ideas.
It would be a lot of fun.
Well, office design is not fun. It's hard work. It takes methodical planning and logic and design and
You can put fun in everything.
You know, time is money here. We really have a schedule to keep, and we need to get the show on the road. So I'm going to put down the idea of the video.
Sorry I'm so late.
How are you?
Well, she's late as usual. We're not going to get anything done at this rate. How are we going to get all this done in time?
Well, they're over here if you
We're
want.
glad you could make it.
Thank you. I'm so sorry I'm late. I had
okay.
a phone call and I lost my keys again. I
Oh,
swear
man.
I worry about those things, and so I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
We were
I've
just
got-
underway.
Well, okay, good. Well, good. I haven't missed anything. Oh, I see the agenda. Thank you.
Mhm,
You're so
you're
thoughtful.
welcome.
I do have a card. It was Carol's birthday, and so I've got a card to go around. If you
Carol's
don't mind.
birthday?
Yeah. We're gonna have a party.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna get together, everybody.
Oh, I like parties.
Yeah, you know, she works out on the 3rd floor, and she's worked with this group before. So anyway, if you would sign the card and
I'll
pass it
sign
around,
it.
that would be great.
Okay. Back to business here. We were talking about, Jim mentioned some video conferencing, which I thought was a good idea. I'm going to add
I'm
it to the
sorry
list.
to interrupt. I need a pen. I loaned it to someone.
Okay. I
They didn't have
one.
their pen, and so
It's
I loaned
okay. You can use mine. Just give it to me after we're
My
done.
favorite color. Thank
Oh,
you.
good. I'm so aim to please.
Thank you. Me too.
All right, again. Oh, this is the card.
Yeah.
Cards. Listen, ladies, it's so unfair that we're spending so much time and going over all these details when we could give it to the architects or other planning designers to get this done. And on top of that, we have the Excel and other database software that can help us manage this process. And we can also video conference, and so we can stay in our office. You work for NBC?
Isn't that cool?
That
Thank you.
is.
Well, I just
like
wanted
that.
to make sure, I know it was a little late and I do apologize, but I just wanted to make sure that we understand why it's important to do things like send cards to Carol. And because
No, it's
she's part
important
of
that you
our
read my
team.
report that
Well,
I did on the ergonomic design. It
But
would
we
save
want to
us
make
all
sure
this
that
time.
everybody feels comfortable and
You're
works
so
well together.
thoughtful.
You know,
Well, thank
you know,
We've
we're-
got to really make sure if we don't work well together, then we'll never get anything done. We won't meet the deadlines.
I hate to interrupt, but
We really have to build relationships with each other, and Carol's important to us. She did that work with us last year, if you guys
Well,
remember.
those things are important.
Hello, give me just a moment, just a moment.
can't believe
Sure,
I
right,
don't
I'm
think
going
you
to the
can
Phi
listen
Beta
when you're on
Kappa
the phone.
meeting, that's right, yeah, the ball. Yes, I'm being honored again. Sure, I would love to see you there, and I look forward to it. I've got to go, I'm getting some looks from the team, but have a great day.
Sounds like a party. Can I go?
I feel left out when you're on the phone when we're trying to have a meeting.
I don't think we're really accomplishing
It's
much.
Phi Beta Kappa. It's intelligence, it's efficiency, it's getting things done.
That sounds
Can
We
we go
need
meet
more of it
outside?
here.
It's so nice outside.
I don't think
You know,
we're
we
making
missed
much
you last week.
progress
You were on
here.
vacation.
You know,
And
I'm
when
in
he
charge
missed
of this
the
committee.
recycled sneaker drive that we did. And that was really a lot of fun.
It
So
was
we need you to
fun.
get more involved with some of the things that we do for the community.
Vacation
and
did what
as
it was
a
supposed
team.
to.
All right, if I could have everybody's
I
attention.
felt sad when he was taking that phone call while we were trying to have this meeting together. But he is very important. That's a very special award. I'm proud of him.
I'd like you to handle the bulleted points under your names on the agendas, and I'd like you to get your responses to me by the end of next week. I will email you all a reminder to make sure that's that
If you would just read my report, you wouldn't need this.
Can I call you, Terry, and we can talk? Maybe have lunch?
I will email you guys to remind you of your assignments, and until then, I think we're adjourned.